Welcome everyone to episode 67 of Box News. Happy holidays to you all. I'm here this week with pro gamer Andrea Lana to talk about the EA smash hit, The Sims 3. It makes its way to the consoles on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. We're going to talk with her about the differences between the console version and the PC version this time around. First off, what is the major difference between the PC and the console versions this time?
The major difference? There's not much of a difference between this game and the computer game. This is the one that's most like the computer game. I mean, the controls are different because you're playing it on a controller. But other than that, it's pretty close.
So they finally matched it from what you play on a PC to the console this time around.
Yeah.
So you have the whole experience of the PC where you can customize pretty much everything and make your own families and do whatever you want just like on the PC rather than playing preset people and preset missions.
Pretty much, yep. I mean, it's, like I said, it's the most like the PC game. It's almost exactly, other than the fact that you're playing it on an Xbox. I mean,
okay. This isn't the first time we've seen The Sims, obviously, as I said, on the consoles. The other ones, like I said already, you play, what is it, just stories of certain characters that they give you?
You usually have missions. I mean, sometimes you can customize your character, but it's very limited customization, and then you go through missions. And you just have to do one thing after the other and fulfill the missions. Whereas this one is just like the computer game. It's you playing God, telling them when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when to have sex, when to change their clothes, what job.
It's called Woohoo.
Woohoo, sorry.
You can't say that word. It's a teen-rated game.
PG.
Alright, for some people who have never played The Sims, like an actual PC version of The Sims, this is going to be their first hands-on experience with it. So let's kind of give them a tutorial of what you would do in a normal Sims game that would be on the PC which is this game now on the console. Like, go through a day of your character, kind of explain to me, what exactly do you do in The Sims for people who are even brand new to the series?
Basically, anything that you do in real life. So right now, my Sim is tired, and so she's sleeping, but when she's rested, which we'll just make her get up now, she'll get up, and there's these bars down here that tell you what their status is. So as you can see, her hunger bar is very low, it's red, so she needs to eat. So I go over here to the refrigerator, and I tell her to have breakfast, and we can pick one of the things that are on the menu, and then she will come over to the kitchen and cook herself breakfast. And then she'll have to go to the bathroom, she'll have to take a shower, she'll have to go to work if it's her work day. It's basically you're controlling her life like she's a human. And this Sim has a baby, so she also has to take care of the baby. Right now it needs its diaper changed really, really bad. So you would have to go in and change the baby's diaper, just like you would with a normal baby.
Now this game falls into the category genre of simulation. I feel you should create a subgenre of that and call it work. This is not much of a game, it seems like work.
I love it. I think it's so fun. I don't know, it's you can create any character you want, you can make them any way you want. I mean, you can control them down to their personality. They can be a kleptomaniac, which means they enjoy digging in their neighbor's garbage to steal things. They could be a workaholic, where everything they want to do has to do with work. They could be a bodybuilder, so they love to work out ridiculous amounts of time. They can be lazy, so their favorite thing to do is lay on the couch and watch TV. I mean, you can control everything about their personality, who they fall in love with, how many babies they have. I mean, it's so fun. I don't know why it's so fun, but it is.
Now, how does this differentiate from actual real life, having these freedoms?
Well, obviously it's sped up in time. I mean, you get to play an entire person's life in hours. I mean, you can't control anyone else. You can only control yourself. So this gives you the option to be whoever you want. You can create whoever you want. Like, look at her. She's hot. So I can be a hot chick with a baby and an awesome house. Like, it's...
So you're a single parent?
Yep.
Where's the husband?
I don't have a husband.
Where's the baby's daddy?
He had too many kids and I didn't want him joining my household.
Oh. So you have the freedoms of being a slut in this game as well.
I prefer the term just wanted a baby. I don't like slut.
I think the acronym
She's an
for
independent
that
woman.
is SLUT.
No, but that's the thing. You can literally do almost anything you want. I mean, you can get them into fights with people. You can, instead of...
Can you kill people?
No, I don't think you can murder anyone, but you can kill your sim as God. You can put them in a swimming pool with no ladder and make them swim until they until they get tired and drown. You can make them try to cook without the cooking skill on a really crappy stove, which will set the house on fire, and then they can burn to death. They can electrocute themselves by trying to fix an appliance that they don't have the power to fix. I mean, there's, like I said, oh look, there's my maid cleaning my house.
Now, can you have well, you wouldn't really have an affair, but can you hook up with him?
Yes. You can hang out with him after a shift, go out on dates with him, and then you could marry the help.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Now, explain to me, like, why you enjoy this game series, because I know you're a huge fan of The Sims. It's probably, if not your favorite game, it's one of the favorite games you have of all time.
I don't know why. I really cannot explain to you why I love the game. I have loved it since the day it came out. I bought the very first computer game. I bought every expansion pack after that. I bought 2. I bought all the expansion packs for 2. And then I bought 3 and my computer died and I cried for a couple of days. But now it's on the Xbox, so yay, all better. I just love it. I always have. It's just a great game. It's fun.
You speak of expansions. What would you like to see as an expansion for this game?
Pets. I would really like to be able to have pets. And then I know on 3 they put out Vacation, where they could go to different locations and take vacations and that sort of thing.
Now, where all can you go on this game then?
There's a map. Wrong button. There's a map. It's a town, basically. You can travel within your area. I'll show you. You have the little neighborhood that you live in. So this is my house. The roof is down because it's easier to see that way, but I can put the roof up, and you can see what it looks like from the outside. And you can customize this part of your house, what the roof looks like, all that good stuff. So this is my little lot. But then you can also see there's a couple of houses across the street that you can visit. So you can go visit your neighbors over here. And then there's a little park down here that you can come and visit. And that's just your little part of the neighborhood. Now if you wanted to go outside of your neighborhood, you could go to the town map here. And this is the town that you live in. It's called Moonlight Bay. And you have a bunch of different options available to you. In this area there's a beach, there's a bookstore, there's the grocery store. And then you can go fishing in this neighborhood. You can, and then most of these places are jobs. So if you're a teacher, you would go here. If you're in the medical field, you would go to the hospital. If you're a criminal, you would go to the criminal headquarters. Here's the arena for sports. I mean, there's even a cemetery. You can go explore the mausoleums in the cemetery. You can go fishing. I mean, you can do tons of stuff. You can go to the beach and hang out over here.
So as for story, you just kind of create your own story, create your own life. It's a new experience each time you play if you want it to be.
Yep. And you can create a person, they have children, your people will eventually die, and their children
so your family tree just grows and grows.
Yeah. I mean, and
this game basically has infinite replayability if you're really into this kind of simulation.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's endless. Because, like you said, it's never the same thing twice. Unless you purposefully make it that way, exactly. But
the thing I would like to see is, for expansions, would be weather and seasons. I really enjoyed that on the PC.
Yeah, it was nice because it snowed and you could go outside and build some.
Along with it, they had the themes. You could have the Christmas tree, you could have the Halloween decorations.
Yeah. Yeah.
It seemed like a year calendar, whereas this just seems like a week, and then it repeats another week, and then another week.
Well, and it's always sunny. I mean, it never does anything else. But that's the way the old ones were. They never had seasons. Seasons was an expansion. So they always start out basic.
I feel EA does that on purpose, though, where they could give you a full game, but then they kind of set you up to pay more money each time for extra content.
Yeah, and that in a way that's true. I agree with that. But it's they add expansion packs to Fallout. They add expansion packs to, every game has.
Well, every game is doing that now, but
add-ons.
I think the king of it is EA. I think they are the worst.
And as much as I don't like that, I will pay for any expansion pack they put out for this game.
And
I won't buy.
To do it.
And that's it. I will not buy expansion packs for other games. I want, the really good ones. Yes, we bought the expansion pack for Oblivion. But really, that's the only this game I would buy any expansion pack they put out for. I'm that big of a fan. But some people won't. Some people will. It's just like any other game. This just happens to be mine.
The PS3 just released a new expansion pack for this game. It's not on the Xbox yet. They have new hairstyles and new furniture.
See, I don't care about that stuff. You can go to the exchange and get that stuff.
Yeah.
I want
And
add-ons.
for those two things, I believe they're $10 a piece on the PlayStation Network. So if you have this game on the PlayStation, they have the hairstyles and new furniture for each separate $10, $9.99. And then if you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber, it's $7.99. Little sale right there for you.
I was gonna say, way to pimp that.
Basically, I already talked about the replayability. It's pretty much infinite if you're into simulations. The graphics, how do they cross over from a PC?
Oh, I think it looks great. I mean, granted, we have a nice television, so that helps. But it's similar to the PC, in my opinion. I mean, if you get close to stuff, there's shadowing.
So it's pretty detailed. I mean, they did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Anyone who's into interior design and architecture is really going to enjoy this game for that aspect too.
And that's like even their faces, their expressions change depending on what you're having them do. Like she's just watching TV, but if you pay attention, she'll change her expressions. The babies, they cry. Which my baby's probably crying right now because it's hungry. But I mean, it's a great game. And I might be biased again, because this is like one of my favorite games in the world, but...
Well, Box News is very unbiased.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's no spin zone. Lastly, we're going to talk about... you mentioned the exchange on here. That, I believe, is the only Xbox Live feature of this game. There's no way to, visit your friends. You can compare stats, you can compare family stories, you can compare and upload your own designs and families. They can download your characters for their neighborhood, but you can't actually just go and hang out in their towns. That is something I would like to see, to have a neighborhood of your friends, just go hang out at their house and, talk on the microphone with them.
You want The Sims Online.
That's exactly what it would be. It'd be the PC game, The Sims Online, which I don't think was a huge success, just because it was another game that was a monthly membership, which is hard to get into for a lot of people.
Yeah, but I think with something like this, with Xbox Live, they could do it a lot better. Because people already pay for the Xbox Live, so they wouldn't have to pay for the monthly subscription.
No.
Well,
knowing
EA, they would probably try to toss that in there for fun, and in which case that would be something that I would not purchase. But if
you get free access to the exchange if you buy this game. If you do not buy this game and you buy it used, you do not get free access to the exchange.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that EA is doing. For online content, exclusive content, you have to pay $10 per game if you buy it used. So, but that's just something I would like to see. Any additional comments about this game? Any recommendations?
If you loved it on a PC, you'll love it on any console you buy it on. I mean, it's just like the computer game, and if you're a fan, you'll love this. And I like this even more because I can sit on my comfy couch and play it instead of having to sit in a stupid computer chair.
So you're sitting and playing, someone's sitting and playing.
Yeah. It's like a...
How enthralling. Why don't you take us to the beach so we can watch the waves come in as we take this one out.
Alright, let's head down to the beach here. Rendezvous Cove.
Gotta love load times.
Oh, look, she loves it. Oh, I forgot.
And you
Can't
left your
leave the baby alone.
child at home. Wow.
Aw.
Right there is a class of good parenting. We pulled the Britney Spears and went to the beach without her children.
She's gonna chillax in this chair here.
Well, here we are. Well, thank you for watching this in-depth report from Andrea Lana about the game Sims 3. Hope you gained some information from this, and she definitely recommends picking up. I enjoy just building the houses for her. That's pretty much it. I tried creating a character, but I get bored with it. But it's not for everyone, but she definitely recommends it. And just pretty much, hey, is that a fish out there in the water?
Yeah, you can fish.
Ah,
Let's see, maybe I'll catch something.
looks like a shark. The amazing graphics. There's even people painting. It's impressive. They're painting a portrait of Box News. But alright, just want to wish you all happy holidays. And subscribe today, tell your friends, post it on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, the new MySpace 2.0. So find us on there.
That thing still exists.
Yeah, it's relaunching. It's good now.
Amazing.
So find Box News on there. Google us. You probably won't find anything, but hey, try. And then just subscribe. A lot of new and exciting things coming in 2011. And like I said, I hope you all have a great holiday. Thank you again, Andrew and Lana, for being on another video.
Happy holidays.
And happy holidays, Happy New Year.
Happy holidays from Box News.